Hey, so this is Harsh, and today we are just going to talk about the most useful update that has come into the n8n. And believe me, this update might seem very small, but in reality, it will have a huge impact in your AI agentic workflows, right? So basically, what this update is and how it is work and where when can you use this new feature. We'll get to know all of these things in this particular video. So stay tuned, keep watching this entire video, and yeah. So now let's get started with the video. So basically, first let's trigger the chat, right, on a chat message, and yeah. Then once now the next thing that we'll add is we'll go to AI modules, and over here we'll basically select the AI agent. Now here we'll select the connected chat trigger node because we want to trigger this particular AI agent when we send a message to that first chat trigger that we have added, right? And over here basically, so as you can see here, we have connected through the chat trigger that we have added previously, and now you can see there are two options over here. So basically, previously there was just one option which is required specific output format, and this one, the enable fallback model, they've just added it recently. So basically, what it does is that, let's say if you, for example, let me show you. So if we, let's say, enable it, right? So now once we enable it, so you can see this is the chat model, and this one is the fallback model, right? So what happens? Let's say if we connect, for example, OpenAI. Now, first of all, let's see what happens over here. So create a new credentials. Let me get my OpenAI. So now I've added my OpenAI API key. So now it's connected. So and also let me add another fallback model. Let's say for example Anthropic. So now also let me create any credentials over here. Now I've also connected the Claude Anthropic account with the n8n. So now let's say for now we have these two models that we have connected. One as a primary chat model and another as a fallback model, right? So now first of all, let me show you without saying anything that what happens when we basically, yeah. So when we send a new chat, hey, how are you? So basically, what happens? It goes to OpenAI chat model, but it doesn't. It didn't go through the Anthropic chat model because we already have the API keys set up correctly. Now, in a fallback model, what happens is that, let's say if your primary model, which is the chat model in this case, is OpenAI, if that doesn't work, then it can go to the fallback model that you've set up, right? Let's say in your case, let's say if you set up OpenRouter, Gemini, Perplexity, or any other model as a fallback model, and if your primary model is not working out really well for whatever reason, then it will then go to the fallback model, right? So let me show you how that works as well. So for example, let's say we have, let's say, this one. Now we know that the API is not correct, so it should not ideally work, right? So yeah. So now we know that we have given the wrong credentials and it should not work. And in that case, if this primary model doesn't work, it should go to this fallback model, right? So now let's say, hey, how are you? See, now it goes through this fallback model. But for example, if let's say if we don't have a fallback model and now we say, hey, how are you, which was the previous case, so it doesn't work and it will get you the error. Now because of this one very small change, you can have a less errors, you can have a less unpredictable bugs in your workflow, and then you can basically, let's say for example, there are cases when you are running out of your credits, right? And you even don't know, and then in that case, if you have this if you have set up the fallback model as a backup, and even if your primary model doesn't work out, so you can then this particular agent then can use the fallback model in that case, and that can basically help you to get out of that very fuzzy situation where, like, suddenly in front of client your agents are not working, your agents are throwing error, and that can then put you in a very miserable situation, right? So again, it can then avoid all of those fuzz and the miserable situation for you. So yeah, this is a really small but a huge impactful update that I wanted to discuss with you. So yeah, I hope you found this video really helpful, and if so, please subscribe to this channel, because on this channel you're going to see a lot more videos around now how you can use AI and automation to make money, how you can basically use it to your own advantage and get more clients. And also I'm like working on a community which I'm building right now for you people, where you can basically get to know how you can basically get your first client in just 90 days, and then you can scale it to $10,000 a month business with AI and automation and cold outbound. So if you guys are interested, stay tuned with this particular channel and subscribe to this channel for that. So yeah, thank you so much again for watching this video. Bye bye, take care.